Hello, I am Roxy Saberi, and my presentation was Techniques for Virtual Teams. For starters, let me first cover what exactly is a virtual team. A virtual team is also known as a geographically dispersed team. It is a group of individuals who work across time, space, and organizational boundaries with links strengthened by webs of communication technology. Virtual teams are significantly different from traditional teams. The main differences are visible on the chart. A fully traditional team compared to a fully virtual team. In a fully traditional team, team members are located all at the same place, and they communicate directly face to face, and they usually coordinate team tasks together. However, in a fully virtual team, team members are usually all located in different places, communicate through technology and rarely in person, and tasks are usually highly structured and need little coordination between members. The reason that you see more workplaces shifting towards virtual teams instead of traditional teams is that they carry a lot of benefits. Some of the advantages are listed at the table for you guys to see. The first advantage being that they offer a larger talent pool to select from. You can hire people from anywhere in the world, and saving all the money, you'll be able to pay for more team members. It promotes employee retention because people generally prefer working from home and see it as an incentive to work there. It can also offer lower employee costs because you have access to the same level of talents, but possibly in an area with lower living costs, such as a high-paying city like New York, opposed to a smaller city or another country such as India or China. There's also reduced travel time as a benefit, which is not only good for the employees but also good for the environment. It has shown to increase productivity because working from home allows flexible work hours, and it also allows people to run their businesses 24 hours a day. With a global team, they can work in shifts to manage a business 24 hours a day. The trick to having an effective virtual team is how to form and participate in them. One of the most important things to do is be very, very picky with who you choose as a team member. It is very important to pick members who are independent and are great at communicating and have expertise in the area needed to complete the project. Another one is maximize the benefits of the technology we are provided with. Use all available types of technology to ease the completion of the project and make sure other team members are aware of the technologies as well. If possible, try to meet in person at least once to try to bond a little bit. It really helps benefit a virtual team when people have a personal connection with their members. You should also try to build a relationship on credibility and trust. Encourage team members to value each other's ideas, time, and efficiently respond to their messages. It is also important that you guys take care to track the progress and information shared. Share information and work on a project in a shared database that all group members can easily access, such as a wiki or even applications such as Google Docs, which anyone can open from any time and work on. It is also important in the beginning of the project to establish the group goals and individual responsibilities so everyone knows what deadlines for which to have everyone's part submitted, and there is good communication between the other members with it. Clarify all messages that are received or sent. It's easy to often misunderstand the meaning of a message without visual cues, so ensure to read the message a couple of times to clarify before responding, and make sure not to do with haste or anger when doing so. As with their endless benefits, there are some challenges the virtual teams face. One of the most significant being communicating at the appropriate times. When you have team members who are global, you may not be in the same time zone with them. It is important to set aside a specific time that works for everybody so as you are not disturbing them during breakfast or dinner. Another one being it is very difficult to have a bond with your team members without actually ever meeting them. This does cause some problems for certain members to work with others. There is also sometimes a lack of understanding between team members, which can cause more conflict to arise simply due to misunderstandings. Sometimes there's also a loss in translation when team members are around the world and they cannot communicate properly in English with you. There may be a great deal of misunderstandings there as well. And lastly, virtual teams are often given much shorter deadlines than traditional teams. Some tips that will help improve virtual teams are using an online group chat, such as video and audio conferencing, in addition to talking to them over email or messaging, would really help build that personal bond that is missing from virtual teams most of the time. Making sure to arrange meeting times that work for everybody, especially if there are team members in other time zones, and also to ban any sorts of distraction during calls, such as no phones and no web pages open, just so you can really understand what your members are saying, especially if there's a language barrier. The future of virtual teams looks very bright. As more businesses move online, their workers will soon follow. Virtual teams also offer the type of dynamic workplace environment that Generation Y wants to work for, which now makes up the largest part of the workplace. Workers also claim to have higher productivity and fewer distractions when working from home. And with the access to different pools of resourceful individuals globally, businesses are able to expand in ways that they never could before.